If you've ever had an emergency, then you know that in an instant, all you can do is put your life in the hands of the men and women who come to save the day. This is the mission of the Vinton First Aid Crew. The Vinton First Aid Crew is looking for volunteers who would like to help with their community. For more information on becoming a volunteer, call 540-983-0641, send an email to volunteer@vintonems.com, or you can visit their website at vintonems.com.
Welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Sarah Vaughn, Vinton Branch Library Manager. Welcome to the show, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sure. There are a lot of exciting things going on here. I'm sure you're very excited.
Oh, yeah.
The library here in Vinton has been open now for 2 weeks. Tell us how things are going.
Things have been really well, been going really well. We have been getting great response from the public. Everybody, I've heard nothing but positive responses. We've had a lot of programs. It's been very busy. We've had a lot of things we're still working through some kinks here and there, you know, but, you know, we had the Christmas parade with the town of Vinton last night. So we're kind of getting a crash course in how the events are working, our programming, just how everything's working together. And it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. So there have been a lot of people coming in and out of the library, I'm sure.
Yeah, there have been, definitely a lot more than the old one.
Sure.
And we've seen a lot of new faces. We've gotten a lot of library card applications, a lot of renewals. People haven't used a card in, you know, over 5 years are now bringing their cards in for renewal.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't just a library, it's much like a community center.
Yes, very
as
much
well.
so.
And you're right here in the heart of downtown Vinton. How do you like that?
Oh, it's been fun. We get a school bus from Williamsburg, drops the kids off here after school if they want to.
Right.
You know, we have people who come over to the coffee shop. Coffee shop's open at 7 a.m. before we're open. So we get people coming in for coffee before the library's even open to the public. And we've had a lot of, like I said, it's just been a lot of good experiences. Like last night, the Vinton parade, you know, that afternoon, we got a call from Vinton, the town of Vinton. They're like, just a reminder, you know, the parade's tonight, so the streets are shutting down at this time. So they've been really supportive too, and help in, you know, us getting used to the new area and being right in the heart of downtown.
Sure. What do you think might be the most popular thing visitors to the library are seeing? I know the Teen Center is certainly
the Teen Center's
big area.
Huge. I really can't pinpoint one thing. There's
several.
Yeah, they love the children's area. We've had a lot of people call inquiring about renting the meeting room spaces.
Good.
Like I said, the coffee shop's been so popular, we're going to have to probably get more tables for up here.
Great.
Yeah, you know, hopefully those things will work out depending on other factors, but that's something we're definitely looking into to see if it's a possibility. The outdoor movie screen has been a huge hit. We've done movies out there. And just, you know, the study rooms are getting a lot of use, the computer lab. I mean, there's just, everybody's enjoying every aspect of it.
That's great. So every part of the library has been utilized in every way, shape, and form. Good, good. You mentioned some of the special features. Are there some other things? I know this is really high tech here.
One thing that actually we're working on getting up and running, which has not been utilized yet, and I think it's the only space that hasn't been, is our studio. We have a 3D printer, we have a VHS to DVD converter, we have an iMac with you know, the various editing softwares that Apple provides, and then we also have a PC in there, and you can do video editing, you can do photo editing, you can do 3D printing. So luckily, one of the staff members with the county has been very helpful. Michael Erickson's been great in helping getting the studio up and running, and Marina Rancière has been great. And as far as getting the technology and working out some of the kinks that we've had there, because those are the two biggest things in the library, is the technology and computer use. And so he's been a great help. Michael Mize has been a great help. And it's just been something that, you know, with the building process, we were rushing to get the computers set up. So Marina's done a really good job trying to get everything online. And I would have to say we have over 40 computers for the public in the library, and there have been times that we've had a wait list.
Really?
So yeah, it's a
Good.
huge, it's a huge aspect of the library that's sometimes overlooked. Everybody's like, oh, it's computers, but it's been great for the community to have
There
it.
was surely a need for some of these items, apparently.
Yeah.
So you've had a lot of visitors. Great.
Very much so.
What do you think is your favorite spot in the library?
You know, I've been thinking about that, and I can't pick one.
Too many, huh?
I know, there really are a lot of wonderful locations, like coming up here in the evening, getting a cup of coffee, the fireplace is going. I love that. I love the outdoor movie screen and the movies that we've been showing, and just seeing the public response to that. That's been a lot of fun. The teen center, I love. I think it's awesome. I love the red chairs in there. They're a lot of fun to sit in. But you know, there's different features of each location, like the children's area having the interactive tables, the Lego tables, and then the floor with the squishy tiles that kind of, you know, so there's different aspects of every part that I just really appreciate and really enjoy observing people use, because that's kind of what it's all about, is the public enjoying the space and really utilizing it as a community center, not just coming in to check out books anymore.
Right. There, it seems like all around this building there are little nooks, even for the children, a little place they can crawl into and sit and just read a book, which is what we want people to do.
Yeah, we want that, and it's, you know, that part is never going to go away. You know, we love having that circulation. We love people coming in, checking out books. We love people, like, I love recommending books to people, you know, new authors that maybe they haven't heard of, or they come in and say, well, I've read all of this author, can you suggest another one? So that part is always a lot of fun, but seeing these new parts kind of merge with that has been really exciting.
Great. And what are the hours of operation here?
We're open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're open Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we're open Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, lots of good hours. And the coffee shop here, I'll have to mention them. It's Land of a Thousand Hills. And I believe they were based in Botetourt, but they are here, have their own place here, which is really exciting.
Yeah, they have a store at the Daleville Town Center, our shop there, and they have been a great addition to this, and the owners, Penny and Scott Feltz, have been wonderful to work with. And it's just been a great experience getting that up and running, seeing how successful they've been already, and hoping to just grow on that.
Good. They're a great addition. Well, I know you're excited to have the library here. Everyone is excited, and I would certainly encourage all of our viewers to come out and visit the library, whether you live in Vinton or not. It's a great place to visit. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Do you have a neighborhood concern in Roanoke County? You can now report zoning violations online by using the Neighborhood Concern Submission Form. Simply select a zoning code and add any details about your concern. Provide your name and contact info and choose to opt in so we can provide you with follow-up reports. Enter an address for your concern or select the location from the map and click Submit Entry. You will receive a case number that lets you track the status of your concern at any time. Submit your neighborhood concerns at roanokecountyva.gov/zoning app.
A pet is a friend. They are playful, loyal, and every pet wants and deserves a forever home. Did you know the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection has many pets that are available for adoption? Our adoptable pets are listed online with pictures and descriptions, or you can visit us at 1510 Baldwin Avenue, Monday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more info about providing a pet a forever home, contact Roxy Brown at the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection. Remember, there's no place like a forever home, so adopt today.
Welcome back to Roanoke County Today. My name is Brian Clingenpeel, and I'm the Public Education Specialist for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. And today we're at one of many fresh-cut Christmas tree lots in Roanoke County. And while Christmas tree fires are not all that common, when they do happen, they tend to be very serious. So we wanted to pass along some Christmas tree tips for our viewers today. One of the first ones is if you're picking out a live Christmas tree to put in your home, please make sure that the needles are fresh and green and that they don't fall off when you touch them. When you get your tree home, you'll want to cut about 2 inches off the bottom of the trunk so that that tree will accept water. Then that means that you have to keep the tree watered daily so that it stays fresh throughout the holiday season. Also, we want to remind you about when putting lights on the Christmas tree that you need to have lights that are UL or some other testing laboratory that you recognize certified. You need to have inspected those lights and make sure that there aren't any frayed or worn wires, that you replace any loose or missing bulbs. And when you leave your home or you go to bed at night, you'll want to turn those lights off. That will help keep your live Christmas tree safe as well. Also, we never ever want to use a lit candle on a Christmas tree. That is very dangerous. We've seen an increase in candle fires just in general, and Christmas is another one of those holidays where we see people use candles for a lot of decorations. So if you're using candles in your home for decorations this holiday season, please just make sure that you blow them out when you leave the room. We also never ever want to block any exits with any of our Christmas decorations or other holiday decorations. So we don't want to put the tree in front of the door. We don't want to block the door with other things that are hanging low or anything like that. We need to keep those exit ways clear. Also, we don't want to put the tree near any kind of a heat source. So please keep your fresh cut Christmas tree away from even furnace vents that might be in your home, or away from the wood stove, away from a space heater. All that's going to do is dry your tree out much quicker, and then it becomes very dangerous. And one final reminder would be is as the holiday season comes to a close and that tree is beginning to dry out, please dispose of it quickly. You don't want a dry tree in your home. That becomes very dangerous. So as the holidays come to a close and you're able to set that out for curbside pickup, then that's what we would like for you to do. Hope you have a happy holiday season, and Roanoke County Today will be right back.
Have you ever had an emergency? Immediately, you call 911, and for that instant, all you can do is put your life in the hands of the men and women who come to save the day. As an EMT, you step into that world and make a huge impact in the lives of people who need help. As an EMT, you could be the one person who could change a life forever. This is the mission of the Vinton First Aid Crew. The Vinton First Aid Crew is looking for volunteers who would like to help with their community. Some of the benefits of becoming a volunteer include training opportunities, working in an amazing building with up-to-date technology, having a flexible schedule, become part of the active competition team, volunteer incentives for future jobs, and more. For more information on becoming a volunteer with the Vinton First Aid Crew, call 540-983-0641, send an email to volunteer@vintonems.com, or you can visit their website at vintonems.com.
Welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Scott Ramsburg, Business and Information Manager for Parks, Rec, and Tourism. Welcome to our show.
Thanks, Amy.
So we've talked before about Explore Park. There's a lot going on there, and recently there was a survey held in the community, and now we have some results. So tell us about those results.
Well, absolutely. A little bit about the survey first. It was out from late September through the end of October. Not only did we solicit public input at our several community meetings throughout the area, we handed out surveys that were both paper and online available during that time, and we were very excited with the response. We had 1,137 responses on the survey with very extensive comments about what folks in the community wanted to see at Explore Park.
Okay, I was going to ask how many people. That's really exciting because it's more than you thought you might get?
Well, our goal was to have at least 1,000, and we did meet that. So we're very pleased. And we also had a good mix of folks that responded. About half of them were Roanoke County residents, and then the other half came from various neighboring municipalities. And we had a diverse age range as well. So about 50% of those were people that had children in the household, and the rest were either older or younger adults. So really a good mix. What you want to see when you're doing a survey like this.
Sure. And what kinds of questions did you ask?
Well, we took it from several levels. The large perspective of what people want to see at any type of park and rec facility that they go to, using key terms like adventure or recreation or relaxation or education, having them rank terms like that. Then we got a little bit closer and took a look at what type of specific amenities folks wanted to see at Explore Park. Then we took some written responses as to both what the respondents and their families wanted to do at a park and what you might want to take someone from out of town to see at Explore Park. And then, of course, demographic information was included on the survey as well.
So, wide variety of questions.
Absolutely.
Now, tell us the results. What was the number one thing people wanted to see at Explore Park?
Well, there are several things that showed up in the survey as very high priority. When you took a look at the larger level, people favored the adventure tourism, the things that were action-oriented and enjoying the outdoors in a more active rather than passive way. So that told us something. Then when you looked at specific amenities, the top amenities that folks wanted to see more of at Explore Park included hiking, biking trails, river water access, such as canoe and kayak launches, even places to ride bikes and things like that. And then when you took it after that, people favored paid activities such as the zip lines and cabin camping or just rental pad opportunities, because really in this area there's not too much of that existing right now, and it's a niche that Explore Park could do very well in. So overall, the Roanoke County has a goal of serving the top 90% usage first, which is the expansion, just as our survey indicated, of those trails, that water access, and then after that to be able to do some of those pay-for-service activities that folks are indicating in the survey.
Okay, lots of good feedback.
Absolutely.
Great. So where do you all go from here?
The information is in the hands of our consultant, WRT and Associates, as well as Pros Consulting and Balzer and Associates here in Roanoke, that are going to be putting together this plan that's going to come out sometime around late February and present it to Roanoke County Board of Supervisors in March to take a look at and possibly adopt as a plan. And this is going to include not just a plan of what amenities should be in the park, but include also a business plan of how these amenities might be economically feasible over the long term. And it's also a long-term plan in itself, in that it'll guide the future decision making over the next 20, 30, even 50 years for the park. So this is a long-term vision. It will be established in phases, but it's a very exciting time for Roanoke County and our residents.
Sure. Is there still time to provide input from citizens?
Citizens can always provide input. The best way to do that is by sending an email to explorepark@roanokecountyva.gov. That information is stored on our permanent record as public input. You can always call our administrative office at 540-387-6078. And of course, to find out about all of our survey results, you can see all the 137 pages of results, as well as a brief 6-page summary online at explorepark.org/masterplan. So that's really the key resource. It'll highlight our community meeting summary as well as a survey results summary.
Good. And you'll continue to update that as time goes on.
We update it pretty frequently. You can even subscribe to newsflash updates, and every time something comes out, when we have the final results of the master plan, you'll be one of the first to know.
Good, great. Thanks so much for sharing all of this with us. I know there's a lot of excitement in the community about Explore Park, and we're certainly excited about it.
And we all are, yes.
Good. Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Amy.
We'll be right back.
Have you ever wanted to make a difference in the life of an animal but didn't know how? The Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection is looking for volunteers to assist with the daily care of their animals. Volunteer opportunities include cat socialization, dog walking, front desk or kennel assistant, off-site adoption events, rescue networking, or shelter photography. As a volunteer, your time and talents will make a difference in the life of an animal. For more information on how to become a volunteer, call or email the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection.
Have you ever wanted to find a book, read the latest issue of a magazine, or do research at your local library on a Sunday? Well, now you can. Our South County and Vinton libraries are now open from 1 to 5 on Sunday afternoons. This means that you'll have access to our extensive collection of books, DVDs, and audiobooks, as well as our library's many computers and, of course, our friendly, helpful staff. We want to be part of your Sunday afternoons. For more information, contact the South County or Vinton libraries.
Think if your car has airbags you don't need to wear a seatbelt? Think again. An unrestrained occupant can be seriously injured when striking an airbag. There are 3 collisions in a crash. The vehicle strikes something, the body strikes something, internal organs strike something if the body suddenly stops. Seatbelts slow the body instead of a sudden stop, which lessens the 3rd collision. Always wear a seatbelt, even if your vehicle has airbags. Remember, click it or ticket.
Welcome everyone, and thank you all for coming out this afternoon, and we're very blessed that it stopped raining. I would like to take just a moment and make a few introductions. Joe McNamara, who is the Board of Supervisor for the Windsor Hills District. Tom Gates, our Roanoke County Administrator. Sarah McNeil, who's the President of the Library Board. Jay Glenn and Fred Corbett are also here with the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee. Thank you so much for attending this evening. Without further delay, I would like to introduce the Penn Forest After School Kids, and they're going to sing a few songs for us.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose like a light bulb. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a flashlight. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and shout out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you're going down in history like long days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
Make your way toward the library entrance and you'll get a better look.
Did you see I haven't seen mine. Come on, wave the sound. You didn't see? too. Either way you want to go, it's fine with me. Or I could go down the chimney. How would you? Do you have a chimney? Oh, okay. That sounds good. No chimney. All the different characters in front. Take this like this. You take the wand. Just tap them both. You know any magic words? Focus, focus, and then you got all the colors. Look, smile. Camera.
Guess I figured out it's a human by now. I don't think you ever will.
Here's the one that we made. Good job. It kind of looks like this. Perfect. Okay, now we gotta put some on it.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. We'll get a snack from Little Freedom when you hear.
Wave your
They do. They fire out there.
Merrily into old-fashioned
We have a bunch of your presents down. Yes. Good to see you. Excellent. So then you're going to just hold it up. Ready? She said, she'll take a picture with it. Good job. Love you put the top back on the board. Wonderful. Oh, let's see. Want to do it out? Awesome.